Hey, what's up, friends? This is Jessie. Tonight's video is going to be a little different. Tonight, I'm going to be starting a mini series this week called The 7 Days of Gratitude. And this is because my birthday's coming up on April 20th, and I just wanted to show gratefulness for what I have, other than just concentrating on myself. I just wanted to let the people in my life know that I love them and that I care about them. So tonight, I'm going to start out with the Adult Leaders in Student Revival, which is the youth group I'm involved in at Vineyard Church Northwest, which is for 6th to 12th graders. And this has been like the biggest blessing of a ministry I've ever had in my life. They've really helped me to grow, not just as a leader, but as a person. And the things that I've done with this ministry, whether it's talking in front of the middle schoolers or even just leading a huge group of middle schoolers by myself, I would never have been able to have done that without the leadership of these people. So I'm just gonna shout out about 7 or 8 people. I forgot how many, but the first 2 people I'm gonna shout out are Holly and Jordan Pelfrey. These two are kind of like the heads of the ministry. They're husband and wife, and Holly's kind of the administrator, and Jordan's the youth pastor, which he runs the whole show. So I've been just so blessed by them, their leadership, and just their willingness to listen to us as leaders, as well as showing so much power and authority with leading these kids. And you can just tell that with Jordan, he is such a gift and he's so anointed with speaking in front of people. And it is just such a blessing to watch. And also, I look up to their relationship so much. And they are such a model for me when it comes to being a godly couple. And I've told them that before, but I just think that they show such love and grace to each other. You can tell with the way they interact that they truly love and care for each other, and you can tell that through their baby too, Cece, who's such the happiest baby in the world. So I'm just so grateful for them. And next is Maddie Kelch. She is newer to our leadership team because she was in California for a while at the Bethel Supernatural School of Ministry. And this girl has the biggest heart, one of the biggest hearts I've ever seen. And she is new to the game, and she's taken on the role of helping me with the middle school girls, which I know is not an easy task because I know they're a handful sometimes, but I just love the way that she interacts with them when we're on our Zoom small groups. And she has such a big heart for ministry and worship, and it's such a cool thing to watch. And the next one is another middle school leader named Katie Helms. This girl is she is so wise and gentle with these kids. She shows such great wisdom, and you you can tell that when she interacts with the girls that they really take in what she has to say and they respect her. And it's just so cool that the Holy Spirit just gives her the right words to say all the time. And I just love watching that. And she talks about how close she is to the Holy Spirit and how they go on like coffee dates and just walk around in nature together. And it's just so cool and inspiring to watch. And I just love that so much. And the next 2 I'm going to talk about are Nathaniel and Spencer. These 2 guys are absolutely hilarious. They're such a funny bromance, which I guess you can say, because they have the funny handshakes and stuff that they do, and they just make me laugh. But more than that, they lead worship together so well. Whether it's Spencer playing the drums or Nathaniel playing the guitar, and Nathaniel singing. It is such a joy to hear them sing and know that God has truly anointed them with their gifts. And I just love them so much, and I'm so glad that the Lord has brought them into this ministry. And Nathaniel and Spencer, they have such gentle hearts, and they really want to know the Father's heart, and it's something I truly admire about them. And the next person I'm going to talk about is Sophie Meyer. This girl is such a beautiful woman of God. She has the biggest servant heart of anyone that I've seen. Whenever I see her, she's always trying to see who needs help, and she's always helping out with dinner at the beginning of the night. And she also does a great job of being a dementor, which is a term that we use in our student ministry for someone who like watches over the carpet and stuff where we're sitting during the talks and messages and the worship to make sure pretty much no one escapes. And she just does a great job of showing authority and just really doing her job really well and diligently. And I truly admire that about her. And also, she is like so unique. That is one thing I absolutely love about her. She does like cosplay and stuff, and she is not afraid to be herself. And that's something I truly admire and I look up to. And last but not least, there is Joey Clark. And he is kind of new to our team. Have been here for like I don't know how long, but he is brings such a youthful perspective to the ministry, whether if it's during our leadership meetings or I bet he does that during small group too. But he is just a joy to be around. He is so funny and he does a great job of interacting with the kids, whether if it's middle school or high school. And he also is really good at Super Smash Brothers. So I hope, and I'm just so blessed to be in a ministry with all these people who just love God and just want to see the heaven come to earth in the middle school and the high schooler's life. So I love you guys.